That's me. I'm gonna sit there in my chair and enjoy this all to myself.
Morning.
Today we're in a place called Yeosu City in the very south of South Korea. It's a small island. We've come down here for the Chuseok holiday. Chuseok is the Thanksgiving of Korea. Can you tell us more about Chuseok?
So Korea was agricultural country in the past. Every autumn we, how can I say? 수확.
Harvest the
Oh,
crops.
맞아. Harvest. We all harvest. So it's to sell, and then we have to celebrate it. Oh, this year was good like this. So, oh, thank God, we didn't have any typhoon.
No drought.
No drought. Thank you. So celebrating.
So it's to celebrate a good harvest, and also every Chuseok there's a full moon.
Oh, 맞아.
Yeah. So today we're just in Yeosu City. It's the first night of our trip. We just stayed here last night because it's close to where we want to go today, which is an island. In the next video, I'm going to be showing you the beauty of Korea and kind of places that people don't really go to. Some really quiet islands where we can do some island hopping on the boats. But in this video, I'm going to take you around this little fishing village. You can see how old this village is. All the buildings are really low and the signs have been faded from the sun. And we would just want to head down alleyways like this. So in the last video you saw we went to Songsu, one of the coolest neighborhoods in Seoul. And today we're just down here, an alleyway in a fishing village. Look how beautiful that is. You got the green mountain in the background with the blue sky. A lot of the older villages in Korea are like this. They're built very close together. 안녕하세요.
Hello.
Hello. 추석 잘 보냈어요?
네. 어디요? Hello.
Hello. 영국 사람이에요.
영국?
Yeah.
난 코리안.
Korean?
코리안.
만나서 반갑습니다.
반갑습니다.
And also, Korean people are extremely friendly, especially when you get out of Seoul. I've been living in Seoul for 2 years. People never really have a smile on their face, but when you get out of Seoul, everybody's really happy. Head down this way. Oh, even in the alleyway they have these coffee machines. So they have these in all of the alleyways and side streets of Seoul, and in the train stations as well.
Working or not?
Yeah, let's see here. I'd have my wallet. Do you have your wallet? Hope so, okay. We don't have our wallets. We literally just came out to explore with nothing.
There's no light, like hello, red.
So you can get a black coffee for 300 won, and a cream coffee 400 won, sugar coffee 400 won. Or maybe it's because it's not plugged in. But yeah. Here's a little coffee machine in the middle of this alleyway. 실례합니다. 이거 안 돼요?
이거 안 돼.
안 돼요? 추석 잘 보냈어요? That's my new favorite thing to say. Chuseok 잘 보냈어요 means have a good Chuseok, have a good Thanksgiving. Look at that big old TV there.
There's a cockroach.
Yeah, there's cockroaches and spiders webs everywhere. Look at that, that's a huge cobweb. There's a huge spider there as well.
I think we're lost.
Yeah, that's a good thing, getting lost. Now we're at a building site. 안녕하세요. Oh, it looks like we found an abandoned house. Gwonghakbok Shipgil. It looks like someone's probably been sleeping here. Here's the bathroom. I think someone's been sleeping there as well. There's a bigger bedroom here, another bedroom, and a bathroom. It's pretty big inside this house. When you're walking down the alleyways, it looks like it's going to be really small inside, but the rooms are quite big. We're going to keep walking around the alleyways, and let's go up a little bit to get an aerial view of these rooftops, because the colour of these rooftops is beautiful.
Can you do like that? What?
This place is an absolute maze. And Harry just asked, how can old people live here? They must be very fit and healthy to get up these hills. I think we've come to a communal garden. Wow, the views are already pretty good. Let's wait till we get to the top and I'll show you the views in all their glory. I wonder what this is, what they grow here. It looks like a nettle, but why would they be growing nettles? Nettle is like a leaf and it stings you. Ah, that's what it is. If you go to the Korean barbecue, you get loads of these and then you wrap the meat inside of here. It's actually really delicious. It has a very unique flavour, almost a little bit minty. And they're growing lots of that across here. Up there I can see some red gochu. Let's head up there. This is the gochu, the red one and the green one. The red one they use to dry in the sun and then they crush it up when it's dry and they make something called gochugaru chili flakes, which is in most of the Korean dishes. You can also eat it like this when you go to the barbecue. You can get that, dip it in some samchang sauce, pop it in that leaf that we just saw, add a bit of meat, put it in your mouth, delicious. It's one of the best Korean things is a Korean barbecue. The views are fantastic. That's where we were walking around before, just in and amongst those houses, and you can see from here, all of the rooftops are orange and blue. It just looks so beautiful. And some of them are painted green. The reason it's green is to prevent weather erosion. There's some chemicals in the paint and that's why it's green. And you see it's a very small village because all the buildings don't really go above 2 or 3 stories. And the majority of these really low-rise old buildings, and they've got the traditional hanok rooftops with the tiles running along the spine of the roof and then along each corner. Over here you can see loads of container ships with the mountains in the background. And that's what Korea's like, it's very mountainous. If you ever fly from Seoul to Yeosu or Seoul to Busan, you'll see that it's just continually mountainous. Even when you look across here, you can see the mountains there. Behind that, there's another mountain. A mountain over there, a mountain between the buildings. Here's another mountain, mountains over there. All right, we're gonna head back down into the village and see what else we can find. This is a leaf, a big leaf. 안녕하세요. 추석 잘 보냈어요. 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
김장 하고 있어요?
파김치.
아, 파김치.
네, 하나 줄까?
네?
매울 건데.
좋아해요.
좋아요. 아, 예, 아. 어디 와. 한번 하지 마. 오케이.
Delicious. Very delicious. 맛있어요. 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
파김치 맛을 보더만.
추석 잘 보냈어요.
즉석 촬영했어요, 예?
추석 잘 보냈어요.
네, 잘 보낼게요.
감사합니다. That was delicious. Kimchi is normally made with bechu cabbage, and you get it in most places you go. But you can also have like radish kimchi. But yeah, they make kimchi out of everything. Just ferment it and call it kimchi. So you might know the standard Korean kimchi, the bechu kimchi, but then the other ones are called kimchi as well. And they're all very delicious. This is one of the local grocery stores. They're selling things like tofu and eggs, bean sprouts and vegetables. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. It's on a nice, quiet little back street. Here there's the health food and supplement store with lots of greenery outside. It's another couple little restaurants. This is the local bar. This is a rice cake shop where they make rice cakes. 안녕하세요. And another lady at the end of the road selling some groceries. 안녕하세요. On the corner here, these ladies are selling some fish straight from the ocean. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Hello. 만나서 반갑습니다. 추석 잘 보냈어요. 안녕하세요. See how kind and friendly that little old lady was selling fish on the side of the road. She must live such a happy, peaceful life in this little fishing village. We've now come to the bus stop. We're going to take a bus to the edge of the island so we can see some local fishermen and what it's like to live closer to the ocean. Look at this nice little bus stop. In Korea, when the light's green, you have to be quick because otherwise you're going to be waiting 10 minutes for the light to change again.
Wow. Look at this.
And also, we've just left our stuff over there by the bus stop because in Korea, it's safe. No one's going to steal anything. In fact, like if you dropped your phone here, someone would just go give it into a local store or call the police for you.
Look at the scenery over there.
This gets a big old wowzeroonie. Fantastic. And you can see what I was saying before about the mountains. You can see all the mountains in the background there. If you've ever been to Jeju, there's a part on the east side near Sunsan Ilchulbung, which is the Sunrise Peak. And there's a huge area. It looks exactly like this. And when the tide is out, all the Korean people are going out there, digging below the mud to collect seashells. Harry, what were they collecting in Jeju, do you remember?
Shellfish?
Some kind of shellfish. I don't know my shellfish very well because I'm not a shellman. Oh, this is the one that they eat. When we went to Gapyeong for the Korean... Tasugi, that's it. For the Korean independence, people are in the stream collecting these. It's called tasugi. And then they drop it in doenjang jjigae and they eat it. And apparently it's really good for the liver and it helps on a hangover. You eat it the day after you've been drinking. And you can see there's loads of them moving around here. There's one here, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one there. All of them are moving actually. So if you do like shellfish, you can just come down here and get some free seafood. In the next video I upload on my channel, we're going to be doing some island hopping, going around all those beautiful little islands, so make sure you subscribe to the channel to see those beautiful videos. And now we're just sat in a workout park. They have these all around Korea, in all the parks, next to all of the rivers, but this one is behind a car park. Do some action, booty action. Booty, 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 booty. 잘했어. So we've made it to Nangdo, and the views the whole way have been insanely beautiful. It's probably some of the most beautiful views I've seen in my life. Yeosu에 얼마나 산지 됐어요?
50년 더 살았어.
50년? 저는 서울에서 2년 동안 살았어요.
2년 동안 살았어.
감사합니다. 여기?
여기.
여기요?
다 왔어.
추석 잘 보냈어요. Just ignore me, that's fine, love. But have a good 추석. 나중에 봐요. Just ignore me again, that's fine, love. Don't worry about it. Wow, this is beautiful. Alright, we're gonna leave our bags over there, find a toilet, and then we're gonna go to the local mart. Even though the Mujeonyohaeng is finished, we've still got to do a little bit of the Mujeonyohaeng. 감사합니다. Oh. The bags were way too heavy, so I put my thumb out and I've hitchhiked. And Harry's up ahead walking. I don't know how far she got, we're gonna find out. I can see a chuggy tail. 감사합니다. Do you know where we're going? Oh, 여기 here, 여기. This is it, 여기요. Ah, okay. Right, perfect. That was easy. 감사합니다. When you're in the middle of nowhere, hitchhiking is so much easier. Perfect. 감사합니다. 추석 잘 보냈어요. We finally got the tent set up. It's now about an hour later and we're just ready to chill out. It's about 4 o'clock, but the sun's still out and I really want to enjoy the weather because we've got this nice big sandy beach and it's pretty quiet. So what I'm going to do is pop my chair down, listen to some music, pop on some sun cream and enjoy the weather. And we're going to continue the exploration of this area, but mainly focus on the islands and doing some island hopping and going on the boats in the next video. So if you have enjoyed this video and you want to see more, click the like button and subscribe if you want to. I'm going to show you what it's like to live in South Korea. And this is, I can't explain how beautiful it is. I didn't expect this. I looked on a map and we said, oh yeah, let's go to Yeosu Island and then we'll go to Nangdo. But I could never have expected this. Look how beautiful it is. And the fact that our campsite is right next to this. So I'm gonna go over there where there's nobody, whack off my shirt, get out my hairy body, get some tanning going, and just enjoy this. It's beautiful. This is stunning. Honestly, I didn't expect it was gonna be this beautiful. I wasn't even fully sure where the campsite was. We just booked it because we were in a bit of a rush. Because it's Chuseok and everything books up so quickly, this was the only thing that was available. And you can probably tell, we've got very, very lucky to be here. It has been a bit of a ball ache to get here, but we are here for the next 3 nights. That's me, I'm gonna sit there in my chair and enjoy this. All to myself. Peace and quiet. Sat here in my chair finally with my legs out, me hot dog legs. I'm so happy. Look at the views. If we head down that way, it takes you to the South Sea. On that side is the Yellow Sea, and on that side is the East Sea. So that side takes you towards Japan and also towards Busan. And if you went down there, it'd take you to like Indonesia and Vietnam, like that side of the world, and back there will be to London. So I'm just gonna sit here, enjoy the weather, enjoy the views, watch the sunset, and then in the next video we're gonna do some island exploring and I'm gonna show you the beauty of Korea, because not many people travel to Korea, and if they do, they'll only go to Seoul or Busan. They won't really come here, and maybe it's because people don't know about this. Look how beautiful that is. So that's the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed coming here because this is my first time here. I've enjoyed speaking to the local people and getting to know this area a little bit better. So if you want to see the next video, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and then the next video we're going to be going on a boat around this. Yosh.